Hey, hello, everybody. Welcome to T.O.'s Roadhouse. We have a house full today with Treaty Oak Revival.
Yeah.
Let me get this straight. Lance.
Yes, sir.
Sam.
Yep.
Cody. Jeremiah. Dakota. Damn, I'm
That's good.
Got it.
Oh.
First try, baby.
Better than I would ever
Now
do.
I'll forget by the end of the show.
Hey,
Man, I'm glad to have you guys on, man. Congratulations on all the success. How's the year been? We're winding down, man.
Busy. We ain't winding down yet.
Yeah.
How many of y'all have left?
Man.
at least 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably close to 12.
Going all the way to New Year's Eve. So,
Yeah.
Where's your New Year's show at this year?
Toyota Center in Houston.
Very cool. That's
on the
awesome.
Yeah,
Rockets.
where the Rockets
It's gonna
play.
be wild.
That's
yeah.
awesome, man. Yeah, we don't like very much. I don't work through the holidays, and but New Year's is always a fun gig.
Yeah,
New Year's.
it's been like a year since I think we've actually had a legit New Year's.
Yeah, we
Eve
took
gig.
last year off. Yeah.
Yeah, the year we did have it was pretty fun.
How many
yeah.
how many dates y'all gonna finish up with this year?
I think by the end of it, it'll be like 80 something.
85. I think it's like
85?
85, 86.
Yeah, that's about normal.
85
That's not
shows.
too bad. I mean, you still have a little bit of a freaking life and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
well, I
yeah, we
think
came down, dropped 30 shows from last year. I think we were around 115 last
Yeah.
year. So.
Yeah, so pretty big.
Where did the name come from?
So we wanted to be. We're from Texas, so we wanted it to be something relating back to our roots, and we had hundreds of names picked out, and they all just kind of stunk. And we thought of our drummer Kelly McKay at the time brought up the Treaty Oak tree in Austin, which
Okay.
is like this. It's this really really old oak tree, and it used to be part of a series of oak trees where people used to meet up there and discuss peace and negotiate treaties, like whether it be Indian tribes or American soldiers with the
That's
Indian.
cool.
Yeah. So, and then a guy tried to poison it. I guess in the 80s, there was only kind of one left, and he killed it, but they were able to bring it back to life. So it's still there to this day.
It's revived.
At least it's got some depth and some meaning to it. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, we're not really from Austin, but
We hated it for a long time too.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
And
mostly
it's
'cause-
really hard to pronounce.
Yeah, mostly still these days, someone asks, they go, "What's your band name called?" It's Treaty Oak Revival. What was that? Treaty Oak Revival.
Trinity what? Like
Trinity
And so
Oak River
you gotta,
Band,
say
Trinity
it
the
real,
Bible.
real slow every time. Treaty Oak Revival.
Well, it'll eventually get down to TOR.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
it's kinda-
Treaty
That, or
Oak.
pretty much
Everyone
now,
just calls us
yeah, it's
Treaty
Treaty
Oak.
Oak these days most of the time, which hey, works out.
So, I mean, what's been the funnest thing about this journey for y'all? I mean, the camaraderie. What do you enjoy most about being on the road?
I just
Playing in front of so many people.
That's
Yeah.
freaking awesome, ain't it?
It's the rush.
Yeah. It's kind of like an addiction, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I
Yeah, a
mean,
little
I
bit.
think it is. And when we hit COVID, man, and all that stuff was going down, I think that was the hardest part about all of it for me was just not.
we played
being
our
able to
first show
work.
during COVID. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, literally, we were booked to play our first show, and then the week of shutdowns,
Yeah.
when they shut down for 2 weeks the first time,
Yeah.
it was that Wednesday or whatever. And
Yeah.
it's like, oh, hey, guys, we'll get back to you in a couple weeks, a month. Next thing you know, it's like 6 months later. And then finally, we got to play an outdoor show on like a Thursday night with what? Do we even have a cover charge? Or it was no cover charge?
No.
We were just like, there's no cover charge. We were like, we promise our friends and family will come and drink beer and eat your food. And well, we had maybe like 30 or 40,
Yeah.
like basically just family members
all
show up.
crowd. It was all family.
Yeah, it was
friends,
like all
but-
family and a few friends and stuff like that.
They were actually
And,
kind of shocked. They're like, I didn't know this many people were going to show up. And we're like,
Yeah, we're like, well, hey, and so yeah, that was
That
kinda
the Texas
beginning.
music scene's a real cool thing too, man. There's so many great little beer gardens and stuff to play. I mean, is that where y'all really cut your teeth at?
Oh, there's stuff everywhere.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you can spend a whole career playing nothing but Texas for the
Oh,
most part. If you
well,
go to border
absolutely.
states and
well,
stuff.
we were in West Texas, so we were in like Midland, Odessa, and there's places to play around there, but it's not as much of a like a music city, so
Yeah,
to
that's
speak,
more of a-
anymore. I think
Yeah.
maybe back in the day, it used to be like in the early 2000s.
Yeah, when I think Graham Central Station
Yeah.
was still
Yeah.
down there.
See,
when
now
Herb was
that's
still
closed.
alive.
That's been
now,
closed
so-
for
And
a
Herb just
decade.
recently passed
Yeah.
away, but he
Yeah.
kind of got out because he had a small chain up. I know he had one there, and he had one here in Nashville for a long time. But those things have been gone for years.
Yeah.
That's kind of a cyclical town too, man. You get
Oh,
it's
yeah.
feast or famine there.
We
You
used
know,
to have,
when
Yeah,
the
we
oil's
used to have Dos
booming,
Oh, yeah.
Boom or
it-
bust.
it's boom or bust,
when
man.
and then with that, like you said, cyclical. Those people move out, and the few that, for some reason, we still have roots there. You
Yeah.
get kind of stuck in
Yeah.
the black hole of West Texas, but then you have new people move in, and yeah, it's
Are y'all
just-
all from that general area for the most part?
These two are not. They're more. He's more South Texas, and he's more like Waxahachie.
Gotcha. Where at in South Texas?
I'm by San Antonio right now. I'm
Gotcha.
by like Bandera,
Yeah.
Pipe Creek area.
We were just down in Halotez the other night. We played
Oh, yeah.
Floors.
Floors.
Katie Floors, man.
Oh yeah,
Love
that's
Floors.
a great
Place.
venue,
And
man.
what a great venue
That's
it
one
is.
of our
Love that.
favorite places.
Like,
This
we've
has
done
got-
inside and out.
I
and it's
literally
awesome.
brought a sack of 30 tamales home.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta have
God,
the friggin' tamales.
I eat 2 or 3 rounds while I'm there each
Man,
time.
and I'm telling you what, you can go to every Mexican restaurant in the Nashville area. The tamales are not the same.
Oh,
They're
man,
just
no.
not even on the same planet, man.
Where that Delia's place you're talking about?
Delia's down the road in San Antonio. Yeah,
Yeah,
they got
they got
great
some good
tamales,
tamales,
too.
too.
And I still love Cowboys down there too in San Antonio, man. My buddy Danny runs that place down there. Y'all play that much?
I don't think we played.
we
Cowboys.
played there
played
at all.
there.
Wow.
We didn't really play in San Antonio that much for
I
a
think
long
really-
time. I think we've only probably played a total of maybe 4 shows there,
Really?
I think in San Antonio, like one of the first times we
besides John
Played-
Floors.
Yeah.
was like next to the airport during what? It was like some little festival or
There was a San
Something-
Antonio rodeo.
oh yeah, it was
We
San
played
Antonio
there.
rodeo.
rodeo.
Yeah, we played like a little opening night party or whatever the night before the rodeo started.
Completely
with Corey
lost my
Kent.
voice that
Yeah.
night.
Yeah,
It
perfect.
was awful.
It happens, don't
Oh,
it?
yeah.
God dang. Especially when you're grinding it out so much and there's so many shows.
Well, and
back
at
to
that
back.
time we were so fresh, we didn't know how to self-regulate sometimes on stage, giving it too
And
much.
drinking is not a warm up.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Or smoking
Or, yeah,
cigarettes like
yeah.
a chimney all day.
yeah.
It'll catch up with you, brother.
Oh,
Look,
yeah.
I'm telling you.
Had to
Yeah,
cut that.
we had to
It's
quit
ready.
some.
We had to
We had to
cut
quit
that.
some stuff. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's sad though. God.
it sucks, man. But it does make for a better show,
Yeah.
and it makes me have a lot
Makes
less
for a
things to
better
worry
life.
about. So.
Yeah, I understand. What's life like on the bus, boys? Because that's the fun part to me.
Oh man.
It's great. We just got like our first bus this year, so
Yeah,
it's been
not
cool.
even 6 months ago. It was like
Yeah.
back
That's,
in
it
August.
changes the whole experience, don't it?
Yep.
I mean,
Oh,
you're being
man,
able to ride
having-
up and down the road.
And having just you can
bathroom?
lay down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
just
we were
to have,
traveling
like-
an RV before, so we had a bathroom, but then it's like we had maybe a couple of bunks.
Yeah.
And then it's like, but now everybody's, got their own space there. We're taking our second bus delivery here next month. and
That's
so
awesome.
it's
Yeah, I
like-
still ride in the RV.
Yeah,
so.
we got a second. Our second.
We got an
one is
RV still going.
Yeah, we went
Until the new
from
bus comes in.
personal vehicles to
one RV.
van to
Oh, yeah.
one RV and then 2 RVs, and now we're at 1 bus and 1 RV.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, and-
new bus, second bus coming on the way.
Yeah, that's awesome. And as you add more crew people as things go, and the more bells and
Oh, it's just
whistles and all that
necessary.
stuff. And man, how was it when you were able to really start getting better gear and stuff, better monitor gear, better front of house gear? I mean, it
Game
changed.
changer.
It
Yeah.
makes a big difference in being
Huge.
able to do multiple shows in a row, don't
Oh,
it?
absolutely.
100%.
The biggest thing was earlier this year, just getting like our own actual monitor engineer. Like we've got Noah. And
People don't
he's
realize
like,
what a big deal that
yeah,
is. dude.
like I mean,
That's
literally,
huge.
Yeah,
it
in-ear
was
monitors.
it was that little change there. I was always like, man, I'd hear some mixes on YouTube of other artists being like, yeah, here's our mix from the show, and I'm like, their drums and everything sounds amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I wish my in-ears could sound like that. I could never mix them properly. And he's like, oh yeah. And then instantly my drums sound amazing, and the bass and guitars and vocals, like he just knows what to do, how to dial it in. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is huge.
And it makes a
Huge.
big difference when you get on early on those big festivals and big packages and stuff where you really don't get a sound check
Yeah,
day
being
when your
able to
stuff is
trust.
already a little bit more preset.
Yeah.
Oh,
when, you're,
yeah.
when you're borrowing everybody's equipment, we had to fly to a show and
my
borrow
gosh.
everybody's equipment, and he's scrambling. We went to
Well,
Australia.
even in Australia,
We had
yeah.
to borrow everything. So
When you're basically dialing it in with the first song out
Oh,
there,
yeah.
It's
shooting hand
interesting.
signals and stuff at people, that's flying by the seat of your
Yeah,
freaking
thankfully
pants.
it's like,
Yeah.
thankfully with Noah, he's kind of knows what we're looking for a lot in our mixes, so he kind of is able to preset that before we even go on, if it's on one of those complete throw and goes without our gear and everything like that. So it's a huge
Where did
help.
y'all cut your first record at as a band?
Odessa, Texas.
Odessa, Texas.
We
It's
were-
Switchblade Studios.
Yeah.
Switchblade, Zach
We reached out
Edwards.
to we reached out to several people, and we found this guy Zach Edwards, and he literally had converted his living room into a recording studio, so to speak. And I think he charged us like $250 a song or something.
No, it was $30 an hour.
$30 an hour.
It was $30 an hour, and then we were like, well, we're not trying to spend a whole lot of money, which regardless anyways, but so like we prepped all these songs before going in, rehearsed. Yeah. So I mean,
Get the
and
most
that's,
out of it.
and get the most out of it. And that's kind of become a tradition to how we prepare to record in the studio is just when we go in to record, like we've already self-produced, most everything. It's at the tail end in the studio when we work with Taylor now, that where it's dialing in some different tones or maybe throwing out a different idea here or there or something like that, or maybe maybe break here for this part of the verse, different little things like that, to where now when we go in we can just fine tune it while we're recording, versus like even at that time we were still like we had rehearsed it, but that whole first time recording was like all of our first time recording and being like, oh, this is like, I know we shouldn't be this nervous, but like, and no one's watching, but we're all here and none of us.
You know you're going to have to listen to it for a long time.
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
I mean, that's the big thing.
Back then too is like we didn't have a whole lot of money, but we wanted to get these songs out because we were tired of playing bars and people coming up to us afterwards asking about our originals and being like, where can I listen? We ain't got nowhere for you to listen. So we just wanted to put out this record, and then we found that guy, and we figured if we could just get some good recordings of these songs, we could send them off to his buddy in Kansas City, get a good mix on it.
Yep.
I could reach out to an artist, make some badass cover art that at least looks cool, because I don't know about you, but when I see a record and I look at the cover art and it looks badass, I'm going to be like, oh, I'm going to give that a shot.
You think that still makes it as big of a difference these days? I mean, because from the vinyl era, for
I guess,
me, man, I miss
you
those
see,
days.
Yeah, you see that. I mean, I think
I think it does, man. I still think like it's that stuff that you remember, like if you think about that record, it immediately goes to that artwork, and you're like, you could pick it out of a lineup if you wanted to.
I remember some of my favorite albums back in the day. I still remember exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that first record only cost us about $5,000.
Oh yeah,
to make,
like
so
when I first found out, Pink Floyd, "Dark Side of the Moon."
Yeah.
I just remember
You know
the
what that
light
is.
going into
You know
that
exactly
prism
what
and
it looks
everything.
like.
Slim Shady LP, I remember exactly what that looks like.
Yeah.
So we wanted to have something cool because we were like, man, we need to try everything to at least get people to be like, this is a legit record. They tried on this one.
And the being able to get separation. I mean, there's so much talent in the space out there. I mean,
100%.
There's so many people. And the indie world has just had such a huge growth in the last several years because radio's not the ultimate gatekeeper anymore. There's so many ways to get through that, to reach that audience out there that
now
you don't
we
have
can
to have
actually
radio.
distribute our music for whatever it is, $20 a year or whatever it is with DistroKid.
We still use them.
Yeah, still use DistroKid for all of our stuff. We love it. Like, and it's like it's like, speaking of standing out, even it was like when we were looking at band names, like I was doing Google searches of whenever we would come up with a band name to be like, what's the SEO on this? Like, and when I searched Treaty Oak Revival for the first time on Google, it had pages 1, 2, and 3, and that was it.
Wow.
When I searched it, I was like, this
one
is
had used
great.
any kind.
I was like, if you search that name, you're going to find us. Like, there's no way you can't. And so I was like, this is great. And then we were like, well, this is probably the best name that we've heard so far at that point.
We
when
really
got
just
it.
needed a name to put with the music. We were like, our
We were
music's cool.
We'll
We just
figure
need
it out.
something that people can call us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of an important thing.
Yeah.
And some people call you, or they'll just call you some shit you don't want them to call you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still do.
Yeah, they still do sometimes.
But it's worked out, and it's too late to change it now. Everybody
Yeah, I think
likes
y'all
it,
kind of
so.
dug into it at this point.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
How different was the recording process, the last record you made, compared to the first?
Not too different. We just had, I think, a lot better equipment. We had a guy help us with.
Did y'all do that
producing.
here in Nashville?
No, it was out in Talco, Texas.
East Texas.
Gotcha.
Yeah, at the Sound Bank.
Yeah, it's in this little bitty town called Talco, and this guy who helped record "Have a Nice Day," our second record with us, he he went to go run this studio that this guy had built. He took an old bank building in Talco and put this state-of-the-art recording studio in it and remodeled it and everything. And I love it. No one knows you're there. Like it feels like even the building. If you look at the building, you're like, "That's not a studio."
Yeah,
that's just an old bank.
And the gear, man. That's the gear is just universal these days. Everything's on computer. It's all in the
it does that. But I mean, he's also just got such great outboard gear, along with like all the microphones, guitars, drums, the sets, the snares, the cymbals, everything. I mean,
shout out Taylor Kimball.
I mean, it's been great. Like. We loved, like, we still love the process of how we write these songs and prepare them before we go to the studio. Yeah. But having a place that we feel really comfortable to go in and lay these songs down. Also, with an engineer and a producer, to help that understands the sound that we're looking for. So, like, now when we go to mixes, like, when it came back with this third record, the first round of mixes back was like the fourth or fifth round of the second record the first time he was mixing us, where it was like, all right, now and two is a bigger thing of like the guitars have already been recorded with, this level of gain and this and that. So it's like
I would say it's kind of easier
to
similar to how we first did it, just a little bit more people involved, and we're taking it way more seriously than we did the first time,
Absolutely.
What's the list of covers that y'all are doing? Because I want to talk about influences from each of y'all and kind of hear what your background is.
Man, well,
we used to do quite a bit of Turnpike covers. We did a Hayes Carl cover. We did some William Clark Green covers. We did some Co Wetzel covers. We also did, I think
All the Small Things.
Yeah, we had a Blink-182 cover in there. Of course, we played the ones you play in Texas, like Neon Moon and what else?
It's a George Strait song we played.
Yeah, Troubadour by George Strait.
Troubadour by George Strait, yeah.
So we tried to have a good mix of music that we really enjoyed, along with your cover bar tunes that you always play that people know.
And just throw in
then we threw in our
originals
every other song.
Oh, that was like when we were before the second album came out. It was like, man, we can only fill up half of a set right now with all of the originals that we have.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, we had to figure that out. And then I think it was like 3 months before the second record came out, we were just like, screw it. Like, we just cut all the cover songs out and we just threw the new album songs in there. And we were like, y'all can just start to learn them at the shows. And then when the record comes out,
that's cool.
And it was like, and that was what we did at the time that worked for us. Is now we've kind of done some different things like that as far as playing songs early. We kind of have some different mentalities about it now.
Lance, who are your influences?
Man, for me, I enjoyed a lot of like John Mayer and still do.
Yeah.
Also, I really love like big band jazz. It's probably like,
that's cool.
If I could only listen to like one genre of music forever, it'd probably be jazz. If in a subgenre, it would be big band. But cool. I mean, it's just, a lot of like jazz fusion, like Snarky Puppy, and like a lot of just like crazy. I like a lot of just the rhythmatic stuff, and cool. As well as like a lot of just different hip hop beats for the beats and start some of the flows as well.
Yeah. How about you, Sam?
I'm a big Texas country red dirt music guy, so I listen to a lot of like Reckless Kelly, Cross Canadian Ragweed, Six Market Boulevard, Turnpike Troubadours, Robert Earl Keen, all those guys. And then I also like a lot of rock music, like Leonard Skinner, AC/DC.
Yeah, all that good stuff. How about you, Cody?
It started out like 80s hair metal with my dad. My dad let me listen to a lot of 80s hair metal, like Journey and Rat and Poison and all those. So that's where I kind of started off. And then a lot of like McBride and the Ride and Restless Heart, stuff like that, big harmonies and stuff like that. I tend to enjoy a lot of metal nowadays.
I like a lot of metal too. I mean, I grew up with all the hair bands of the 80s and stuff, Van Halen, Dokken, and Tesla and all that stuff, man. But I go all the way back to Zeppelin and stuff. Absolutely. And I really didn't even get into the Beatles and stuff until the last decade or so, man. It just, I never
I
really
don't like
cared.
the Beatles.
I love the Beatles.
It wasn't my thing, It must, but I got into Zeppelin really hard in college. I know that's weird coming from a hat act, man, but I love all that, the hard rock and roll stuff.
Absolutely.
How about you, Jeremiah?
I mean, starting when I didn't start playing until I was 18 or so, but I started listening to a lot of Van Halen. He's like my biggest influence as far as that goes. I listened to a lot of Stevie Ray Vaughan, Randy Rhoads, Paul Gilbert. I mean, Slim Shady.
Eminem.
He's my top. I mean, I just kind of all over the place. I listen to a lot of country, a lot of rap, a lot of rock.
That's cool.
So it's just kind of anything and everything.
Dakota? See, I remembered everybody's name.
Got
Yeah.
it. You're
Yeah.
still on
Doing
it.
good.
I would say like Metallica, Mr. Big, Billy Sheehan,
Mr. Big,
one of my
there's a name
favorite
I
bass
heard
players.
all the time.
Yeah, Mr. Big. You know, cross Canadian, a lot of Texas country influence for sure. Like Plato, the bass player, cross Canadian.
Yeah. Jeremy
One of
Player.
the
Big influence.
I tell you, man, we one of the coolest shows we did this year. We got to play Stagecoach, and we got to open up for the Goo Goo Dolls in Hagar.
Heck yeah.
And
We were
freaking
there with
Hagar.
you.
We were there
We were
with
there,
you.
yeah.
Yep, that was that. I mean, for me,
Yeah.
that was probably the highlight of the year
Oh,
for
yeah.
us.
Heck
How about
yeah.
y'all?
Oh,
It was
yeah.
the highlight of our year.
I mean, it was
One of them.
big
badass,
one,
man.
man.
Because I mean, just watching Hagar from the side of the stage.
Yeah,
like,
Hagar was
wow,
cool.
Man. Yeah,
Satriani.
Satriani was
Yeah.
freaking
So good.
killing
Yeah,
it, dude.
Joe Satriani.
I never
one of
got
my
a chance to see Van Halen live, but I wish I would have, man. I got into that
I
stuff.
did in
real-
2004. It was badass. So
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Remember you telling me that story?
Did you get a chance to meet him?
no, I'd like to meet Wolfgang though. At least you know.
He seems like he's actually pretty cool, very grounded,
He's
man.
very
David,
good,
David
too.
Lee, not so much, man.
Yeah, David Lee, I don't
he's,
know, but-
he's kind of
It's
out
like
there.
one of
Now,
those
these days.
Wolfgang,
I've been seeing some-
incredible musician.
He really is.
Yeah, he is. He
I
plays
was
it all.
I was watching a thing on him
Yeah.
with Rick Beato the other day, and he was just talking about just the hours and hours of practice. You know, because
Oh my gosh,
everybody
yeah.
says, "Oh, you're genetic, you got it in your brain." So they don't
No.
put it in your fingers. I mean,
Yeah.
I might have a passion for
Yeah.
him, Dad, but I
Still
still got to
gotta
put the
work.
freaking hours.
He started
Oh,
touring with his
100%.
dad when he was just a young teenager. So
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, to get to the level that he's gotten,
Oh, without a doubt.
practice
Holy
1,000%. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
That's
the
much
reason.
more than 10,000
Oh
hours.
yeah,
I
oh
guarantee
yeah,
you.
yeah. He's
Well, and to
put
have
his
that name
more than his life
associated
than
with
he
it, too.
hasn't.
it's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
pressure.
That's a lot to live up to.
So, tell me some of the cool people that y'all have had a chance to meet over the last 4 or 5 years.
Tracy Lawrence.
How about that?
Yes, sir.
You, we met Travis Barker from
Yeah.
Blink 182.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Got to meet him last year. We got to meet Post Malone.
Post Malone was
Posty,
cool.
baby.
We,
Yeah,
of course,
he's
met
great.
Oh, Austin.
Mr. Jelly Roll.
Jelly
Yeah.
Roll.
He was a great guy.
Machine
Gavin.
Gun.
I got to shake Michael Phelps' hand.
Oh yeah.
It was the same night we.
Is his
we-
fingers that long?
Yeah.
I do. It
I
was
too
like
scared.
it was just like he was white, but I went up to him and I just said, "Thank you for everything you did for our country," and then I walked off. And then his
Well, that's
buddy just
cool.
looked at him and was like,
What?
What?
"What?" And they were like, "You didn't like ask for a picture or nothing?" I was like, "That was all I
Oh.
needed right there." I was like, "That was it."
So, man, when I was a kid, you know, I dreamed of doing this. I mean, as early as I can remember. But I mean, the dream wasn't about seeing my name on the marquee sign and all that stuff. I just wanted to be on the bus. When you close your eyes when you were a kid, what was the dream that you dreamed of when you thought about this? Was it being on stage? Was it interacting with the fans? Was it chicks? Was it, you know, the bus? I mean, what was the dream? I like to hear what everybody's perspective was.
Man, I mean,
my dream was just, yeah, like you said, being on the bus with all my buddies, playing guitar on late nights and stuff, and then you wake up in a different city and you go play for all them people and to hear them screaming back
Yeah.
the words and stuff. That's all I ever cared about, was that people cared about what we were doing, and they do.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see.
I just wanted to perform in front of as many people as possible. I just wanted to play drums for as many people as would listen. I used to have a VHS of like 4 hours of Monster Rock from like 1995 on MTV, and it would just be nothing but music videos of them playing live and just thousands and thousands of people, and that's where I wanted to be, on stage in front of as many people.
That's
as
pretty
possible.
cool, man.
yeah. No, mine was basically just being on stage. I mean, I found a year or two ago, a yearbook from 5th grade where I had a drawing of like me on guitar at a mic stand and my buddy like playing drums behind me and being like, this is me and so, like, we're going to be in a band playing in front of people like on stage like all the time. And it's crazy to me that like 5th grade me knew what he was talking about, I guess.
I think there's
With the
something
dream.
about really visualizing
Yeah.
that stuff as a child too. I mean, if you want it bad enough, that's the great thing about this
Yeah.
business. If you want it bad enough, you can do it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember
Yeah.
being a kid. I had like a boom box in my room and a big mirror, and I'd be in that mirror, freaking
Yeah,
lip syncing
dude.
all
Oh,
the
yeah.
songs.
I'd be
yeah.
plugging into an amp with a microphone to sing along while pumping it through the speakers. Like,
Yeah, dude.
shoot, back in, it was like 2016, I remember I went and saw a band called Johnny Swim for the second time at a small venue over in Lawrence, Kansas. And I remember when I was watching that show, in the middle of it, for some reason, I just remember seeing them playing on stage. And I was like, I don't know when, I don't know how, but that's what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. And it was like the most true thing to my core that I've ever felt. And then I felt it again like a year or two later, seeing another show. And I was like, I don't know when, I don't know how. And then I moved back to Texas in 2019. And
Didn't
Jeremiah
you play
hits
that
me
venue?
up. Yeah, we got to play that venue, and I got to tell that story there, which was crazy cool. But like, I came back to Texas in 2019. Jeremiah hits me up a week or so after moving back. He's like, "What are you doing on Monday nights?" I was like, "Nothing. All my friends moved on to bigger and better cities." I was like, "I got nothing here." He's like, "Well, me and some friends, we have some drinks and have some shots and play music in the back of a vacuum shop on Monday nights. You want to come hang out and jam?" I was like, sounds like a plan to me,
That's
man.
awesome.
And and shoot, 6 years later, here we are talking with you. This
That's
is a
awesome.
wild ride.
It's what's the marketing strategy for y'all stuff? I mean, do you are you going to radio very much, or everything
No.
pretty much social media?
Radio's not ever
Yeah,
really
we
been
hardly
a big.
have any
play for
presence
us.
on radio. It's all, I would say, mainly fan-based marketing.
Yeah.
We let the fans, they do it all
Spread
for
it
us.
That's the
all.
great
Spread
thing
the
about the
wildfire.
time and place that we're in is you can really
Yeah.
do that nowadays
Yeah.
and create a massive fan base.
I mean, one of our main goals, I think, with shows was just to put on like the best, craziest, wildest show we could possibly put on. And then usually what would happen is we'd have a crowd of 50 at that venue. We'd come back and play it, and there'd be a crowd of 100. And the next time we came back, it'd be double or triple that size. So we just figured everybody saw us play, heard our music, went and told their friends, brought all their friends, and then their friends told their friends. And
No, that was true to happen. I mean, we had stuff after shows talking with fans, and they're like, "Dude, man, my friends said they were busy tonight or they didn't want to come, but next time you come back, I'm bringing back 10 of them." And they weren't lying, because the next time they came back, they point behind them, and there's 10 or 12 of their friends, and they all want to come up and say hi. And it was like a whole thing, like, oh crap, like y'all are.
Did y'all do a lot of
y'all are
colleges and stuff?
Yeah, college towns
did.
were a big
Yes.
play
Yeah,
for
huge.
us. in
Because I know
Texas especially.
I've got two daughters, 22 and 24, and my oldest daughter's boyfriend's really into y'all big
Oh,
time.
cool.
So he was like pretty pumped that y'all were coming to be on the podcast today. I was like, yeah, man, that's pretty badass.
yeah, we have our fans pretty much to thank for quite a lot of our success.
Yeah.
And the thing about building a fan base like that, the great thing about country music fans is they'll stay with you your whole life. They'll
Oh,
stay
yeah.
with
Oh,
you.
yeah.
This journey can last decades and decades. I mean,
And
continue to grow, and then they'll bring their kids and their
Yeah.
kids.
We
And
want
I
to do
mean,
what Taylor Swift did,
And-
okay?
Yeah.
write songs about all your boyfriends.
Pretty much.
Oh, sorry.
They're passionate about it, though, man. They really are.
They are very passionate. Yeah, and I love that about country fans, man. It's just pretty freaking awesome.
But we never expected any of this. We all had jobs and
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
like kind of did this as a fun thing to do, and it just kind of turned into something else. So
Yeah.
So 5 years down the road, production wise, what do y'all see? I mean, are you blowing stuff up? I mean, or as things continue to grow, I mean, what's your vision about where you want to take it? Because the visual aspect of all this is a big thing, and I know you're going to invest your money back into it. I mean, because you want to grow. Because the next year when you roll back through, you want to be doing something different than you did the year before for those fans. That's real important.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Well,
we're already in.
Who's the visionary
conversation
behind
with
all
that.
that stuff too? Are y'all like
I mean,
a brain
we
trust?
all
We all are,
do.
and then especially with our our lighting director and our team, with production is all involved. Sorry, I got hiccups. They're all involved with this process, as well as like visualizing that out for us to be like, hey, these are the stages that we're going to be playing on next year. This is the availability of what you could get and what we're looking for. Next year we're looking at adding on, a video wall behind us.
Yeah.
And so that involves a new set of hiring more people on to rig that
And
up.
more
and get
space
set
for
up.
people to ride.
And
Yeah,
animations
exactly.
all that.
Thankfully,
and all
we're getting
sorts of crap.
it's a whole thing. But yeah, I mean, we're already looking towards the future with changing, and adding on for next year.
Yeah, it's always been a big thing for us to take the money, and a lot of our money that we make goes right back.
Oh,
into the band.
absolutely. At this stage,
So-
without a doubt.
Oh yeah.
We've already, like you said, we've been in talks about upping production, and we got some things that are, I think, going to make us make the show look a lot more professional, and people get their money's worth. You know,
How do they market your album drop? I mean, are you doing pretty much dropping everything on there? You doing lyric videos? I mean, you doing tons of socials? I mean, what's the marketing strategy for a release project?
So usually we try to keep it as minimal as possible, but this year we decided to do like a sticker campaign.
Okay.
So our new record coming out is called West Texas Degenerate, and we printed out a bunch of stickers that just say West Texas Degenerate on it with our band name, and I think we picked probably like 200 or something.
It's like 200 to 300
hardcore fans in the fan group,
Yeah.
and just sent them handwritten letters with a stack of stickers. And we created a page or whatever, and they could tag the page and take a picture of their sticker, whether they put it on,
That's
your
cool.
truck or your state sign or
Stop sign, a
Bathroom
cop car,
stall.
bathroom stall.
stadium, whatever. We've had.
Yeah, we've seen them just about
it's been
everywhere.
everywhere.
On a U-Haul.
So yeah, they've been out there spreading the word, sticking stickers on stuff, and sending in pictures to us, and we've been posting that on the page. And
we
now
kind
that
of
people
done
know
that
what
for
it
like a
is,
month.
everyone
Yeah.
wants stickers.
So
now,
your page is kind of interactive, so people post things. That's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're posting and tagging us, and then we're just reposting them to that page, taking their photo and tagging
Yeah.
and doing all that.
we figured since our fans are our biggest, resource, we may as well lean into that and let them kind of spread the word before we started dropping our own promotional stuff. But yeah, we have some lyric videos coming up. We have a music video that'll be dropping on the day the record drops, along with
gonna be
another
fun.
lyric.
Yeah.
So.
First real music video we've ever done.
Yeah,
that's
It's-
cool.
That was
Yeah, so
weird.
that one's gonna be cool. We're really excited. We're getting close to getting that video back, and so it's gonna be fun.
Who's the one guy that you're always having to make sure gets on the bus that usually is worried about being left behind?
Ooh,
Devin.
awesome.
Yeah, we have this guy. We've left him a few times, but he's forgiven us.
I mean, everybody.
Hey, shout out Devin Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, we half of us have been forgotten. I've been forgotten at the same gas station. You know, the one when you cut off of Floors and you're heading towards San Antonio.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got left at that gas station twice by the same group of people, and I was like, they have to be doing it on purpose at this point. I was like,
probably did.
this like the first time it happened, they're like 15 minutes down the road, and I called, and they're like, oh crap!
Y'all
Like,
don't have
be
like
right
a
back
little
there.
code of leaving a laminate laying in the driver's seat or something when you get off the
No,
bus?
we need to
Usually we
figure
just do a
that
head
out.
count.
We're always
We need to
like,
come up
are
with
we a
something.
bus? And everyone's like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
if you're not
yeah.
here, say not here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're
good?
trying to figure out. Maybe
Let's
we
roll.
need to figure something out to
Well,
make that a little more
there's
clear.
this one time where Devin Green, he is our head of merch.
Devin.
And we were at a casino. I can't remember where. It was either in South Dakota or
Yeah, it was
Was it a
Deadwood,
Deadwood?
South
Yeah.
Dakota.
Oh yeah, we know
We
it
were
well.
2 hours down the road, and I guess he had slept in.
Yeah, he
or
slept in that
he
morning.
had been
He had fun
partying
the
the
night
night
before.
before,
Yeah.
and he woke up and he texted us. He's like, "Where's the bus at?" And we were like,
We're all like,
"Oh, shit."
he was a little mad, but
Yeah, oh, he was pissed.
He had to get he had to get an
was mad
Uber
as shit.
2.5 hours down to meet up with us.
No, he rode.
No, he
with,
rode
with-
he rode with the camera crew.
Oh, yeah, no,
Thankfully, we
yeah,
had a
thank God,
camera
yeah.
crew following us around, and they were
Oh,
like,
my gosh,
"You can
yeah.
just hop in our van, and
forgot,
we're
yeah.
going to the same place."
Man, because those things they happen a lot more than people realize. I mean, a lot of times, you're in the middle of the night, you get off the bus because you're not supposed to do number 2 on the bus.
Yeah.
So you hop up, the bus is stopped. They're feeling us like I'm just going to run in real quick, and
Yeah.
if they don't know you're off the bus, you can get left real quick, man.
Oh, yeah.
it can happen.
Oh
A
yeah.
lot of people to keep up with.
I mean,
It really
yeah.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it turns out. I mean, heck, right now we've got close to 20 out on the road with us,
Yeah.
and that's between a bus and an RV. So once we get 2 buses, we're gonna have 24, 25, 26 people.
Yeah.
yeah.
We
traveling
need to come up with a
regularly.
better system.
Yeah, we definitely got to figure something out.
Yeah. Tell me something good. Who's the biggest jokester in the band?
That
Who's
guy.
always
This guy
stirring up
right
shit?
here, that guy
dude is the
right there.
Chief pot stirrer right there.
I do not do shit.
Yeah, whatever. What's the best prank you played?
I don't even know.
There's got to be a prank that we.
I mean, they're like dad pranks, but
What's a dad
Our
prank? you've
photographer.
done?
He always hides our photographer's shit.
yeah, I always had her shit. I pretended like I was sleeping one time, and then people kept like they had to be quiet around me and shit, and they'd be like, "Shh, I'm sleeping." Then I fucking come out and scare them or something.
Oh man, yeah.
We had one prank that they pulled on me and some other people where we had just hired on one of my best friends. His name's Colin. Crumley. And I think it was like his third or fourth show with us. And it was at some festival or whatever. It was like a big, important festival. And I hadn't been there yet. And they started texting me that Colin, I guess, had smoked crack in the audience.
Oh
or something.
yeah.
I remember that.
He was running around naked, and the cops were chasing him, and they were like, "Sam, like, why did we hire this guy? You didn't tell us he was
He's
like
like,
this."
"I'll be there."
And I was like, "I'll fucking be." I was like, and I was trying to call Colin. I was like, and I
He's
left
not
him a voicemail.
answering
I was
his
like,
phone.
"God damn it!" I was like, "Why do you?" I got you this job. It's like the best job in the world. You fuck it up like that, smoking crack.
That'll do it.
And I got there, and of course he's there, and he's fully
chilling.
clothed, not on crack.
Not on crack.
And he's just like, we got you. Like, oh, great prank. Thanks.
That's pretty good. My worst one, I turned 1,000 crickets loose on Tracy Bird's bus one time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, we heard
He wasn't real happy
we were
about
on the
that.
tour, or we had just gotten on the tour when Co had released like 100 crickets in Colby Cooper's
Oh,
bus.
yeah.
Well, I was the one told
And
him about
you were
it.
you were the
Yeah, you were the
influence behind that.
inspiration. I was
Because he
like,
and I had a conversation
want none
about
of that
this
to
very
happen.
thing. Yeah, I've put pigs in the back of Kenny Chesney's stateroom. Yeah, I've done that.
Perfect.
Yeah. With Vaseline all over them. They were great.
oh my
yeah.
god.
Yeah, you got to get creative. I put a bunch of chickens on stage one time. Yeah, I've done that. Yeah, you got to get creative, man. The road is a monotonous place.
We're gonna come up with some cool stuff and
We
come
need
back
to.
and
Yeah.
watch.
We need to get him back.
Yeah, that's real important. You got any questions, boys?
Who got hit with the beer can?
Me.
No.
Damn.
I did.
He's the one that in the major video right in the face. We've all been nailed. but
Also, yeah, I
he's
got hit.
Do y'all encourage it
got-
like Gavin
I got
does?
hit right
No.
here.
No, that's
Yeah.
dangerous,
You can
dude.
see.
Like we
got
have
nailed in the head
pour
with a sheeter
only
glass.
at our shows
Try
to
to.
stop or try to as much as we can to stop that. But I mean, at a certain point, people in the balcony, they don't have pour only. If they want to throw a can or a bottle, whatever, like
Yeah.
we
So-
don't encourage it. It's like the biggest thing is like, man, when you're done throwing the liquid around like this, just put it on the ground. Like you don't
Well,
have to.
so our thing has always been like the beer shower thing, which if you go to, I mean, I've been to festivals where they do it. They hold it up over their heads and they swing it around in a
Yeah.
circle, and then you just drop the thing on the ground. The whole thing where it just turned into throwing full cans and
That's a
cups
lot
of
more
stuff.
dangerous than people
Yeah,
realize.
well, it's got a little
Hey.
bit more weight to
Yeah,
it.
oh,
So,
yeah.
It'll gash your ass
Oh, yeah.
open.
But,
I've been knocked in the throat before with a Zen can.
that's
coming at
that's
you like
that's
a
been a
piss
thing
missile.
for us though since probably going on maybe 4 years now or something like that. Is
Yeah,
the,
I mean,
the
it-
beer slinging during
The beer
certain
slinging,
songs.
but like the throwing of
Yeah. The throwing started happening. We
That was
went
about
on
a year
tour
ago.
that tour with Co Wetzel,
Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
all started. We had a Washington D.C. show,
mm-hmm.
and that night in D.C. they had a cut policy at the venue, and they gave them these hard. I'm talking had some fucking
you could chuck
weight
one
to 'em,
50
dude.
foot empty,
And,
like easy,
yeah, and that's all they were serving with that
because they're
night.
reusable plastic.
Yeah,
cups.
and at the end of the night, you're supposed to take them, and there's little disposable
up, yeah.
bins that you
Yeah.
you put them in. Well, they didn't want to do that night, and they all decided to throw them up onto the stage.
yeah,
Sorry,
And-
Co.
Yeah.
that one was like.
And that was, I
pretty
think that was
rowdy.
like our first or second show.
no, it
with
was
Co.
the
First
fourth show. It was the end of the first run, like
Yeah.
the week of the run.
before show, and when all that was happening the whole time, all I could think of was, we're getting pulled off of this fucking tour.
No, yeah, I was like, I don't know if we're
We're
playing
like,
this
his
anymore.
stage is fucking trash, man.
And he
There's
still has
nothing
to
we can
play.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he still got a show to put on. Yeah,
Which Co's been known to have rowdy. I remember seeing him at La Hacienda in Odessa, and there
Yeah.
was shit
yeah.
everywhere,
Lights
all over the
everywhere.
stage, all over the ground. The whole ground had like a inch layer of Coors Light on the fucking concrete.
See,
But-
that's kind of this new phenomenon that's happened. That's not something that's been going on for a long time. I mean,
Right.
that's not stuff that we ever had to do. I do know Travis Tritt got hit in the head with a quarter several years ago when here's a quarter was really
Yeah.
hot, and he stopped playing it for a while because people were chunking quarters at him. That
Yeah.
shit hurt
yeah.
too.
But that was the first night where that kind of thing happened. And of course, everything was fine. Code really didn't give a shit. I think he asked me to write a song with him the next day. So
That's
I,
cool.
It was cool. But Yeah, I don't know how the whole throwing thing became a deal, but then I guess Gavin has had
because
his
it's been
fair-
on the
Thanks,
freaking
Gavin.
internet. It's
Yeah,
almost kind of encouraged.
exactly.
Well,
and
yeah,
stuff.
well, and now everybody's seen the videos of, well, I saw it, so I want to experience the same thing. And
Yeah.
I mean, I get it to a certain extent, but also, I mean, we've had people's heads cracked open, and you know,
It is dangerous.
it's it's for safety for both
Is
sides.
all this stuff what y'all thought it was going to be? Is it?
Oh heck yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's,
Yeah, it's wild.
more than what we thought
Yeah.
it was going to be, but
It's
we're doing it. We're doing
it's
the
a
damn
wild
thing.
time.
We're making it.
You guys have your own? Do you do your own social media stuff, or do you have somebody that kind of does that for you?
We have a
Miss
photographer, head of media. Her name's Paige Williams, and she is over all our Instagram. I think I run the Twitter, and she runs the Facebook, and she works with another guy running the website. But yeah, she does all our visuals, and she's really
All
great
the
at her
photos
job.
you
We're
see,
lucky to
yeah.
have her. We
Yeah,
picked her up
100%.
in Nacogdoches, Texas.
Yeah.
She used to go to school at SFA.
Yeah.
Stephen
Yeah.
F. Austin. Yeah.
I call
we
her
grabbed
piece
her
of
like
shit
a
Paige. It's fine.
we grabbed her like a year and a half before she graduated, and but like her last year of college, pretty much she's just on the road with us.
Yeah, she's been
And
with us ever
so,
since.
Yeah, so yeah, she's been insane. Like it's just like she understands like the style and everything, and
Yeah.
that's just our style now is
Oh,
how
she's
she
great.
shoots and how she edits and
Yeah.
all that. Like it's just what we come to expect when we see photos of us.
What's the pre-show ritual for all y'all?
We have a breakout 5 minutes before the show, so we all go put our hands in together, and I'll usually try to say something to hype the gang up, and then
Just something random.
Some
Yeah.
words of wisdom kind of thing.
sort of get the blood pumping, and then we break out on something stupid, and
And we say random.
he gets his chest slapped by our tour manager
Yeah,
2
full
minutes
palm.
before we go
Okay.
on.
And he's
right on
big,
the chest.
dude, man. He's like a bull.
And
He just goes
Any
full on.
shots to go along with that?
We
you
used
know?
to.
No.
we used to
We
do
used to.
a lot of drinking
Yeah.
before the show, but not so much anymore.
I figured, the more I drink, the more I tend to mess up. So
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I just don't like the feeling of playing. Even buzzed playing
Yeah.
feels weird, especially playing on stage in front of people. It just like
Yeah.
never
used to
really
be-
been a big fan.
It used to be back in the day, I'd take quite
Oh,
a
yeah.
few pulls of the
Yeah.
old Evan Williams
Oh,
bottle
yeah.
or something
Oh,
like
yeah.
that and be ready to go on stage
yeah.
or some fireball shots. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, I'm getting a text from our sound guy Ron every time I mess up a little bit.
yeah.
He'll let me know.
Yeah.
I'll hit
Yeah,
the joint when I
they'll
can
get on that
before.
ass real good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think we all have kind of slowed way down. I don't drink before shows anymore, but I used to love Chill Patron, man. That was my go-to. Yeah, 4 or 5 shots of that before you hit the stage. Yeah, I don't even do any.
I know after the Opry tomorrow, I'm going to go a little wild. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Opry tomorrow night. That's awesome.
Yeah,
man.
Opry.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Yes,
Very
sir.
cool.
You get to be
Red
part of the
Bull on
100 year.
Saturday.
That's
Our
Red
Rebel
second
shows.
time, we get to play
Yeah.
3 songs. This
Yeah,
time
they said
instead
you're
of
good enough to play 3
Awesome.
now.
Yeah.
All right.
There's something real special about that place, man.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
got so
It
much
is.
history and
Yeah.
stuff.
That was like
does.
one of the first places I was legit nervous
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
to play.
That'll do it to you.
Like
Yeah.
crawling out of my skin nervous. Like,
Yeah,
I was
and
like,
and the
oh.
bad thing about it is their monitor system sounds like ass.
Yeah.
It's so freaking
Yeah.
bad.
You try
It
try and
irritates-
set up your mix
like,
how you
"Alright."
want it. You're just like
They ain't gonna get
screw it. Like
that-
I'll
and-
deal with it.
And you can
like,
talk to your
like,
blue in the
it's 3
face,
songs.
and they're not changing a damn
Yeah,
thing.
it's
They
like
don't
I'm like I
care.
can basically hear mostly what I need. It's 3 songs,
Just put
2
it on
songs.
autopilot.
Go
and
for
get
it.
through
Like
that's basically
that's
all
I
it
mean,
is.
dude, that's
Let
how it
muscle
was.
memory take over.
Because
Yeah.
that's the way they do things there, and it's set up for bluegrass world, man. That's
Right.
a whole different mentality.
Well, yeah, and also too going in and playing as a full band versus like artist, and then they got the house band playing behind you.
Yeah.
So like it's a little bit different for them as well, where they're like, well, normally we only take care of one guy and a gal or whatever, and so it's kind of that different aspect of it too. But heck,
Have y'all played the Ryman yet?
we have not.
Yeah.
No, that's one we really
still got to
wanna do.
play that.
I like the Ryman better, man. There's something about the wood in that room, man. It just freaking
man,
embraces
all,
like an old
all the
church.
videos,
Yeah,
all the
it's
videos
just-
and everything I've seen from it. I'm like, oh man, I want to play there so bad. It
and
looks so
I
cool.
think the history now the circle that's at the Opry at the main
Yeah, that
Opry
is the
House they
piece of
took
the-
from that
Yeah.
stage.
Right,
they
yeah.
took from
So
that.
it's still the original circle
Right.
that's been there that Hank Senior and everybody played
Oh,
on.
yeah.
So they've redone all that stuff over at the Ryman, but it's still there's something special about that freaking room.
Oh, yeah.
I mean it's just it's one of my favorite venues to play throughout the entire year. It's just got something cool about it.
Make it happen, Eli. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Opry and Billy Bob's were two that I was like really hesitant about,
Yeah.
just because of the amount of history.
I love Billy Bob's, man.
Billy Bob's is crazy.
It's freaking great.
We haven't sold it out yet, and we haven't got to put our hands in the concrete, but I think we're going to try to
Hopefully
do that
next year. Yeah.
Just get it, just
That's
check
awesome.
it
Just
off.
to do it.
Man, yeah.
Man, there's
Be
so much
something to
freaking
do.
history. Y'all know that was a slaughterhouse, is what that building was, because the cattle drives used to come through there, and that was a stop along the way. So when you're inside Billy Bob's, that the way that the floor slopes down to the stage, that was the drain for when they slaughtered the cows. The blood would run down there, and that's where the drain was that they'd wash
That's
everything
wild.
out from.
I never knew that.
That's what that
crazy.
all. So all that stuff at the back, that front part, all that's new, but just that slope, that was where. And I don't know exactly how that, because all the pins were just out behind where you park the buses. That's where all the pins were, and they'd funnel all those things in. Yeah, there's so much freaking history there.
Yeah, the stockyards. Man,
Yeah.
there is.
Good times.
Yeah,
a lot of good records came from there too. Live records.
Tons of
Live,
them.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
And Gallagher's one of the coolest dudes on the planet.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
heck
love
yeah,
him, man.
dude.
He's awesome.
Old Robert.
He's seen everybody and their brother come through there, man. He's been my friend for a long time, man. We played that place. I wonder how many. I bet I played. I've been doing this since first time I played it was probably 1991. So you're talking about 34, 35 years, and I played it. I bet I played it 30 times at least. I mean, sometimes twice a year up there for a few of them.
Robert still likes to party too.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Not as bad as he used to.
We always take those. What are
Slowed
those
down a
shots
little
that he
bit.
makes you take? right
Monkeys.
before the show?
Monkeys,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, monkeys, man. You got to have a monkey if you're going to drink with
Got
Gallagher.
to. I
Yeah.
did. I did.
Oh,
Yeah, I like him, man. We see him all the time too in random ass places.
yeah.
Oh,
I'll be
yeah.
like, what are you doing here? He's like,
Oh, yeah, he's sneaking around all over the place. Where does everybody go to when you go home? Y'all still go back to Odessa?
I do.
I'm out in DFW.
I live in a place called Marlow, Oklahoma, in Southwest Oklahoma.
What's that close to?
Lawton. You ever been
Okay.
to Lawton?
We were just there at the casino. We were
Okay,
just
yeah.
was it last weekend?
Last week.
Yeah.
Hell, this turns into
Yeah,
a blur,
it was
man.
just
This
last
is-
weekend. We were
I
in Lawton.
understand
We were
that.
last
Lawton.
weekend.
Yeah, I
we
live
were just
about
there.
30 minutes away from Lawton.
Yeah.
So I just moved there. My wife was from there, so I moved from Odessa over to there.
Yeah, a little bit closer to everything.
Yeah, a little bit more,
Odessa's kind of way down in no man's land, man. It's far away from
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah, there ain't a
It
whole
is.
lot over there, so a
Just
lot better
family.
looking spot. But
Yeah, probably. And it's a lot. Well, that's probably not 2 hours from Dallas, is it?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's close
No,
to
yeah.
DFW,
Yeah.
so I live out there in the country.
Other than, I mean, are y'all coming to Nashville a couple times a year?
Twice, I think.
Yeah, usually 2, maybe 3 times.
It's like
a
Vegas.
year.
I try not to spend more than 3 days in Nashville.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 days about to cut off. I mean, that's a very real
It's pretty
thing,
good.
man. Any
Yeah,
longer than that,
100%.
it's just you get you wind up losing too much money or drinking way too much, or a combination of both.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So do y'all indulge in Lower Broad? Will you be hitting Lower Broad tonight when you get done with your work?
I'm sure he will.
Well, last night me and the Godfather of the band J-Don, we went and had, we just went to
Don.
where we staying at? What's that town? We just
Cotton
went to a
Town.
local
Cotton
bar
Town.
in White House or White something.
White House,
Yeah,
yeah.
we went to a little sports bar there and just was hanging out there. There was like 10 people there. It was great. That's what I like to do.
We'll
just
probably
sit at
go.
a
We
bar
might
and
go
chill.
there tomorrow night after
the Opry.
the
Yeah,
Opry.
well, I got 6 people in my
I know
family.
you
coming
got
tonight,
family
so
going, and then
we're
yeah,
probably just gonna.
my
chill
parents will be
tonight.
in town. I know my parents are like, we wanted to go out, and I was like, all right.
It's
We'll go
overwhelming
see.
to me, man.
I'll go
it's
out
too
there
much for
about.
me.
I'll go out there maybe once.
I'm
a
going
year.
out after the Opry.
Maybe
so.
once a year.
It's a good place to go people watch. I'll say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a wild thing.
that's just too many people for me. I mean, it's
Yeah,
just too
it's
much
a lot.
chaos.
If you can find it on the
And
right
and it's a
night.
pain in the
No.
ass just to get
Yeah.
in and out of down there. I've been
Yeah.
down there trying to cross Broadway, and it'll take you 45 minutes just to cross it in a vehicle.
I've
Yeah.
been to
It's-
Broadway.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
vehicles
good.
are not a tool down there.
I like to go to the Virgin. It has a
Oh,
nice
yeah.
bar.
And I've been there. I've heard that there's a little speakeasy in the back.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
supposed to be
there's a
pretty cool.
speakeasy. That's a
Yeah,
good
they got
place.
one. It's good. They got another one over not too far from that. That's got that speakeasy in the boiler room.
Oh
or
yeah,
whatever it
it's
is.
like
What's
off
that
of
one?
Music Road.
What's it? It's right off of Music
the
Road.
Red Door?
Yeah, the Red Door.
Oh yeah, I didn't know
that
they put a
one-
speakeasy in the
I don't
back.
think
That
it's a
place has been there
speakeasy.
forever.
I think you can just look through that hole. And
Well, I
see.
think you basically
You just walk
you basically
in.
like there's
Yeah,
a red door.
is
there a red light
and
on
you just go through the red door, and then they're like, "How many in your party?" And so I mean, like, but that's a cool little bar over there that I've enjoyed.
Yeah, I think last time we were there, we saw like Zach Top's drummer.
Yeah,
playing
Zach
there
Top's
or
drummer
something,
was
so-
playing. It was funny, yeah.
Yeah, we also know Zach Top pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zach's a good
He's
guy,
a good
man.
dude.
Yeah.
We call
Proud
him,
for all his success, man.
Oh,
we call him
yeah.
Zach,
He's
Zach
killing it
Tippy
out there.
Top. Or
Yeah.
one time we had a Tapas with him, so he's Zach Tapas sometimes
Yeah.
too. So it's,
We're on the same management group
Yeah,
as,
over
as
with Major
Zach.
Bob.
Major
Oh, okay,
Bob
I got
Music.
you. Yeah.
And when before Zach was who he is,
Zach.
the superstar he is now, we had a dinner with him, and it was like tapas or family style, where they pass the plate around, and it's like little itty bitty
yeah.
food or whatever you want to call it.
Whatever you wanna call
It's
it.
not. It's not my go-to food to eat. But
Yeah.
we had tapas with Zach
Zach
Top.
Top.
So we thought
There you go.
we're like, oh, Zach Tapas.
Well, we got nicknames for everybody. You don't want to hear Gavin's nickname.
Yes, I do.
You don't have to say off the record.
I'll tell you after the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't want to get anybody in any trouble.
No, it's nothing. It's not that. It's not anything mean.
We
It's
like
nothing
old
mean.
Gavin.
We love Gavin.
We
He'll,
do too, man.
he'll come.
I was like,
and-
they
he'll
talk
come and
all the
visit
time.
us. He'll come and visit us sometimes when we're in Nashville. But I guess
He's actually done the podcast, and he invited me to
watched-
do a cameo with him when he was
really?
at Pinnacle
Oh, yeah.
down here. I got to play Time Marches On with his band. That was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that's cool.
I watched your pod with him. It was
That's
good.
cool. Yeah, his seeing his success has been pretty awesome, man. Yeah, I think who would win the fight? That's all I want to know.
Hey, he needs to start talking shit about us.
Yeah, yeah. We need some more views.
We need
dude.
some more views, Gavin. Come on.
Come on, stir some shit up, man.
Stir
Come
some
on.
shit up for us.
Where's everybody going for the holidays? Taking any vacation trips? You gonna
Odessa.
take
I'm
a-
going back home to Midland, Odessa.
Yeah, Midland,
Yeah, I
Odessa.
think I'm
Home
gonna
for
stay
the
home in
holidays.
Oklahoma and
Yeah.
try to kill a deer or shoot something.
Yeah.
Eat some good food.
I'm ready to.
What about you?
I'm not doing anything this year. We've been running pretty hard. You know, it varies from year to year. My wife and I are getting ready to celebrate our 25th wedding anniversary in
congrats.
January, and we usually go somewhere in
Congratulations.
January. But she's remodeling the house right now, and so I can't afford to go nowhere.
Yeah, we've been hitting it pretty hard this year, so I think we're all just ready to get back home and
Yeah,
spend some
chilling.
time.
You need that downtime, man. That's
yeah.
a
real
lot of
important.
us
I mean,
have kids and stuff too.
but just
so.
to get back home and go sit in a tree
Well, I
stand.
took my
or
wife
something,
to
man.
London
Just
this year.
There's something about being there when the sun comes up and the squirrels start moving and the birds start chirping when the world comes alive. There's something very spiritual about that part of it, man.
Yes, sir.
And I don't
We
get to
travel
do it
way
near
too
as much
much.
as I used to.
Time to chill.
Yeah, and you know, I love being on the bus, but it's it kind of detaches you from reality because this is not a normal existence out here the way
No,
we
not
live.
at all.
It's the same thing you were talking about how it's addictive though. Like I mean, yeah, I'm tired of the road right now, but I'm sure if I go home for half a month,
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna
2-3 weeks.
I'm gonna
Oh,
get
yeah.
I'll be
stir
ready to
crazy
go.
and I'll be ready to get right back on that
Yeah,
bus.
it's always like 2 weeks maximum. You're like,
Yeah. Yeah, that's that way for everybody, man. I
I'm
mean,
like-
it
I'm
really
that way
is.
too.
But usually about the end of October, after it's been a grueling summer, I'm ready for it to be over
Mm.
with, man. You start to kind of hit the wall, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, man. I'm ready
Yeah.
to shut down for a little bit.
Well, and you're starting. You want to start getting ready for next year too. I think.
Yeah, and just starting to, you know, I don't know if y'all the way I am, but I'll lay down at night and I'll run through the show in my head and I'll think about the set list and I'm like, what if I do this with the show? And I'm always thinking about little changes and I mean just always little evolving things. I mean it never stops.
Right.
Even after all these years, I still do it on a regular basis like that.
Yeah. I'm most excited to start playing these
new songs?
the new songs.
new
Yeah.
songs.
So
Well, I guess I don't have to ask y'all. Got it all worked up. You played all of it in studio, so y'all pretty
Oh,
much
yeah.
ready to go.
Yeah.
It's just
I think so.
finding how to structure it in, and testing it in
Yeah.
certain spots, see
Transitions,
what
all
things
that.
flow,
On it.
keeping things that are a little bit more familiar with the audience, and sliding a new thing in. You can't give them too many new things at one time. I mean, all that whole part of it.
Yeah,
It's gonna have to figure it out because I'm sure probably halfway through the year we'll probably end up doing a set list change again, something like
Yep.
that. You know, who knows?
Man.
Do y'all
Yeah.
stay pretty locked in with the set list, or y'all kind of loosey goosey with it?
Lately,
We're pretty
we've stayed
locked
pretty
in.
locked in.
Yeah.
But like,
And the more bells and whistles you add, man, with lights and programs
kinda-
and things, it gets a little bit.
yeah, it's a big
more-
thing where our lighting directors are like, all right, we're gonna have a bank of over 30 songs now.
But-
we need to know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't know what we were playing.
Sometimes though, like if we do change something, it'll be because somebody is in the comments or whatever requests a song, and then we have songs that we can cut that we can just work new.
Yeah.
Those songs into the set list or whatever. But me and him sat down the other night and got a A and a B set list kind of figured out. So we're gonna hopefully try to figure that set out in January. Meet up and
Yeah.
work it out.
New-
And
new
see how it
show.
goes.
Rehearsing that whole show with the
Make some
lights
new
and everything.
transitions.
New
Yeah.
stage.
Yep.
knew everything, and so
We're ready.
yeah.
When you think
Be
you're going to
coming
add
back.
screens and stuff in? Because
That'll be
that's
coming this next year.
Next
Yeah.
year.
So we'll be coming back up here in
you
Nashville.
you carrying a camera crew or just doing B-roll?
So that's going to be a part of
Part
when
of the
we're
discussion.
figuring out,
Yeah.
with this new video wall of what we want to carry with us or what we may contract out to production there.
Yeah.
Of you know,
Trying to
having
find out
in-
some animation stuff too.
Yeah.
Maybe
And all
some cool
just
stuff to have.
building content can get really expensive too. I mean, but it's and you got to keep tweaking it and making it fresh all the time too. Just
We're
part of the whole
independent,
process.
so we
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
do it all. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
we got a great team of people that help us get to
Yeah.
where we need to be. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still working on building that team too. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It never stops.
Never
It's an
stops.
ebb and flow
Oh, yeah.
situation, man. That's
Yep.
just part of it, man. Guys, give me all the information for your socials where people can find you. If there's, Treaty Oak Revival for the website.
Yep.
Yep.
TreatyOakRevival.com. Instagram is at Treaty Oak Revival. Twitter is at Treaty Oak Music. Facebook's Treaty Oak Revival.
TikTok is at Treaty Oak Revival.
It's easy breezy, man.
Treaty Oak
Easy.
Music, something like that. Yeah, it's
Good
all pretty
name.
much the same.
We also have our page West Texas Degenerate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You go
out.
see some of the sticker placements
And we have a
we've
fan
gotten.
page that people need to start.
Yeah, on Facebook we got a little fan
Facebook.
page going on.
Adding.
You know, just for fans to be able to talk about stuff and
Yeah.
upcoming shows.
Fan
We don't
club.
let people sell tickets or anything in there. We try and keep mainly to keep scammers out and all that. But
That's cool.
just having a cool community growing over there on that Facebook group and stuff.
Well, I hope we get a chance to share the stage again sometime through the course of this
100%.
next
I'm
year.
sure we will.
That'd be awesome.
Yes, sir.
And I hope y'all knock them dead at the Opry tomorrow night, man. Y'all go
Thank
kick
you
their
very
ass.
We're going to do our best.
I sure have enjoyed visiting with all y'all. It's been a
Yes,
great,
sir.
great experience, man. Looking forward to getting to know you a little bit more down the road somewhere.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
have a good one, gentlemen. Treaty
Yes,
Oak
sir.
Revival.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Peace out.
We're done.
Thank you, boys.